I know exactly where I was when I rediscovered my first boys' camp, our first man cove or young man cove. I don't know what the political term is today, but like here in Wethersfield, I grew up in a very suburban sort of environment, or I was impacted or influenced by a very suburban sort of life and lifestyle. And if you follow this channel at all, the love my father had for nature and stuff, having grown up in the urban jungles of Vermont. But I was in the uh, Overton Park in Memphis. And I went there. It's Elvis, and there's a very famous band shell there in Overton Park, and they have concerts and such, during the summer. And I went there, and I'm like looking around. It's like they have statues and monuments, all the local, people and such. And then I kind of stumbled upon this trail which led me to this park and these wilds, you know. And I'm loving it. It's a trail, and it's off the biker trail, or the hey, we got our helmets on at 3 a.m. as we're jogging along with our watch here to keep counts of our calories we're burning at 3 a.m. It was off the beaten path sort of thing. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. And then there it was, in circles, like a round campfire, that mommy and daddy will not ever discover. But maybe that girl that you're crazy about will. Or maybe that boy you can't stop thinking about will. It's the man cove. It's the boys' camp. And I went crazy. I mean, it was like, oh my God. I need more of this. I need this. After 10 years in the sand and in it's the vacant lots and the prickly cactuses and the trees that bloom only like for a week, and I need what my older sister would say, green. I need to see and be with green, because the desert had I don't know, perhaps run its course as far as a search for me of a 50-year-old man in search of a permanent home and life got a bit rich for me. But yeah, and I knew what I wanted, and so and Memphis and Overton Park just kind of brought it home for me that it's like, yeah, I need green, you know, I need green. And home was no longer going to be the South. Home was no longer going to be certainly the Southwest, like, you know, Phoenix or LA. But I was going to find home because I miss that boys' camp. I miss those days of long ago as a young man. Huckleberry Finn on the waters, kicked out from his home, or actually escaping some brutal parent. But I was gonna find home because having found that boys' camp in Overton Park, where Elvis first performed in front of an audience, public audience, I had fallen in love with green.